You are witnessing a live excavation of the Creation Evidence Museum in progress. We're on the McFall property, where we have excavated due to the friendship of the landowners for over 3 decades. We appreciate Mr. R.C. McFall and his family permitting us each year to excavate on their property, as did their forebears long years before. What you're actually seeing are 3 separate sections of the excavation. You see one delicate excavation where Captain Harry Jackson is one of my lieutenants in charge there to make sure that the excavation is meticulous. They have just discovered an Acrocanthosaurus, a half-grown Acrocanthosaurus, having made a footprint there. And yesterday another was discovered. You'll also see in the background a new vital area where we have tracks going into the bank under the ledge. We have men, strong men, very capable, who have very delicately raised the limestone slab, and they're breaking apart. For this to be bona fide, everything must be done by hand. We can't bring in large machinery to bring these huge slabs to a proper position. And the state law mandates that we cannot throw a slight bit of debris into the river. So we have to handle these, break them apart, and place the fragments on private property. In the background beyond your sight, Professor John Hefner is explaining to the new excavators the significance of this site and a trail of over 130 Acrocanthosaurus dinosaur tracks that we've excavated over these decades. Crossing a number of these tracks at this site, we've excavated the tracks of Pleurocoelus, as he was formerly named, then Paluxysaurus. Now his final name is Sauroposeidon protellus, the tallest of all the dinosaurs, and he roamed these flatbeds. One other thing I need to mention, the evidence here shows a cycle of sedimentary deposit. We'll have a hard limestone. Beneath it, a few inches, we have a hard pan, which is a mixture of limestone and clay. Beneath that, pure clay, and then the next layer on which tracks are found, and the next layer on which tracks are found. This background slab deposit, this limestone deposit you're looking at right now, according to the technical papers, literally extends worldwide. It was first documented in the technical literature near Austin, Texas. It runs through Glen Rose, through Fort Worth, through Dallas, 1,600 miles to the eastern seaboard as a sedimentary deposit, and you need to remember that sedimentary material is laid down rather quickly as mud is moved about, has a lot of calcium carbonate in it, moved about by water, and the water drains off. So it extends all the way to the eastern seaboard, picks up again at the White Cliffs of Dover, extends throughout Scandinavia, throughout Europe, throughout Russia, throughout China. The very rock you're seeing in the background as a sedimentary deposit extends through China, through Saudi Arabia, through Israel, through Africa, back to the United States. It extends north through Canada, south throughout Mexico, Central and South America. West is broken up in the Rockies, extends all the way to the west coast, picks up again in Australia. The technical literature verifies that this is a global belt of sedimentary deposit. The only plausible explanation for this is a worldwide flood. There's only been one of those, as found in the book of Genesis, the flood of Noah. Glad you're watching a live excavation in process.